MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Julio Tehran is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, Julio Tehran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice if he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball one. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Our temperature hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's Corey Seager. Career numbers against Julio Tehran. He's gone 3 for 11. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty. One man out. And that misses. 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo home run for Corey Seager, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
In now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Now the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Popped up. Freeman moving to his left. 2 gone.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit hard but foul. 3-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. To his right, Freeman. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. Walker Buehler is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Left side, but well foul. Inciarte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from. I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Two and one now. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So striding in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Inciarte over at second. Donaldson on at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. A line drive, base hit to left field. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. And he falls behind 0-2. And this one gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. The 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Playing 11.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Two and 0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4. And that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Ready now, Brian McCann. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Bellinger's got it, and that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 3 runs already home here. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Muncy over to his left. 2 gone. Johan Camargo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hard hit ball to second. A dive and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 1. Wes Parsons, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2 now. Strike taken up in the zone. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Number 31,
Standing in, Jock Peterson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Ender Inciarte. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, second time around. Let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Count remains 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And that's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Donaldson, a runner at second with one away. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded foul. The 2-2 on the ground to the right side, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll take a look at ball one. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Still only one out in the inning. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Two and oh. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
David Freese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Line hard to center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first down. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Barnes leads off first with 1 away. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Two and 0 pitch on the way. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. Corey Seager is on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson picks it up over to Albies. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
6-1, the final tally today. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Tehran is the winning pitcher of record. Walker Buehler struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.